Violence against women and girls remains a major social challenge with far-reaching consequences for families and communities. The Center for Women's Health and Information, Cewhin, brought together Christian leaders from across Ogun State to strengthen their capacity on how to prevent abuse and safeguard vulnerable persons within their congregations. The lead facilitator, Dr. Stephen Ilesomi, identified the different forms of abuse to include physical abuse, sexual abuse, and sexual exploitation. He explained that the misuse of power, trust, or authority to obtain sexual favors constitutes a menace and stressed that no church doctrine or Christian teaching supports that. Dr. Ilesomi urged churches to institutionalize safeguarding measures by establishing structures that reduce opportunities for abuse, encourage early reporting, support survivors, and ensure accountability.
These abuses are happening all over the communities, and the church is at a vantage to actually reduce these vices in the community. So the summary of the presentation is just to ensure that the church take charge by making proactive mechanisms, by engaging with institutions that government has put in place.
Also speaking, Reverend Nta Abeokuta condemned all forms of violence against women in the home. Drawing from biblical teachings, he said God's word promotes love, mutual respect, and peaceful coexistence in the family, urging Christian leaders to model these values and speak out against abuse in their communities.
As a church and as a Christian community, we are expecting to preserve violence and to fight against violence. We should see ourselves as a partner, not a slave, as husband and wife. And the last thing is that we should emulate that our community will be at peace.
Participants recommend practical steps to mitigating violence against women in the society.
All our guests' children should be protected in so many areas, most especially when it comes to the issue of violence, that we should not allow any evil to befall those children, because we are there to protect them in our community, in the church.
This time around, we have learned and we are still learning. So as we go back home, we are expecting all of us, the participants, to go back to educate, to orientate people about what it means to violate other people's rights without their consent, even in marriage.
While appreciating the organizers for the initiative, the participants promised to internalize the lessons of the capacity building workshop in their local assemblies.
We believe that, we hope that it would help to prevent more cases of violence against women and girls from occurring, because if they step down this information and more people are aware of the dangers of violence against women and girls, then it can help to prevent violence against women and girls from occurring in Ogun State.
In Abeokuta, Zinot Iyowawe, NTA News.